going to set up and start the engine more because of, since I did that last detailed video of modifications, so we'll do a detailed startup on the engine more. So I'll turn this around. So you can see the fuel line here and the spark plug wire both come up through, well, the spark plug wire comes up through the middle hole there. Battery box. I mounted the ignition switch here. This is off, and then when you flip it toward the flywheel, it's on. It's not ideal, but it's better than having to move it back and forth behind this flywheel. And I just unhook the fuel line when I'm not running it, so that it can, and that's how I drain it. And then the main side here, and I'll have to check to see if I stayed in frame here. I just mounted the stock fuel tank behind it here, and if you mount the whole thing level, the base of the fuel tank and the base of the engine, that keeps the fuel tank on a good level with the carburetor. If you move your fuel tank mounting, you just have to make sure that you're kind of level with the mixer carburetor here. So let's see. Alright, now time to put fuel in it. Like I said, I use the lighter fuel things when I'm running one or two engines because they're pretty good at getting it in there, and a little spill in the garage doesn't hurt. The oil cups on the main bearings behind the flywheels here fill and then gradually oil the bearings. This one up for the crankshaft, that one just drops through, so it'll never fill up. So it's best to put a drop or two in there before you start it, and then oil it as the engine runs. You see I put a little oil on the slide for the push rods, so that because that's steel and brass. And then oil around my valve stems to help keep those sealed up. And still on call at work, so I gotta keep an eye on my work phone. But let's see, monkey with that, so half, 1 and a half, maybe 2. This is the thirstiest of the engines, so there's ignition, exhaust, intake for give it a good choke, and then flip the ignition on. Come on, gotta get leverage for this. Apparently, it's been a while and it's a little stiff here. Alright. There we go. Still a humid day out, so check our plug again. The plug is soaked. Rotate that a little to air the inside out. Make sure our plug is nice and clean. Put the cap back on tight. There we go, okay. Okay, there we go. See, it's all. Okay, let's go. Come on. All right. Definitely have it flooded, so let's see if we can get it to. Now I got it firing. There we go. We're at about 1 1/4 turns. Now, filled it with oil, or water rather. And it should run happily like that for a while.